Hello again, friends. Look, it's me, I'm back. Like I said, here I am. I hope you all are doing well. I have another review for you folks today, once again, sent to me by Penguin Young Reader. They send me the book, I tell them what I think, that's how this works. It's cool, it's a great book. This book is called The Accident Season. I really wish that this were the cover that they went with when they published it in August last month, because the actual cover has the little red button that sort of takes place throughout the story right over the O. It's great. I really like this cover. I was not anticipating it when it was sent sort of upside down. She's got this big jump and she's falling, but she's actually falling into the sky. It's very cool. So The Accident Season is about the family of this 17-year-old girl named Kara, and every October a lot of terrible accidents happen to her family. So she has had broken bones, people have gotten really hurt, people have died, horrible things have happened to their house. So this happens every October. They prepare for it every year. They put away all of the really sharp objects in this one drawer that they don't touch, and they put, padding over sharp corners to protect themselves as much as they possibly can from getting hurt at all, because it is just inevitable that there will be accidents and something will go wrong. In the past, people have died, like I said, and terrible things have happened to other people and they've wound up in the hospital, and no one can explain why this happens to this family every October. This pretty much just takes place over the course of this one October in Kara's life when she's 17. And while this is all happening, this girl, her name is Elsie, she disappears from school, and Kara and her best friend Bee are really sort of put off by the fact that Elsie isn't there, and she used to run this little booth in the library where you could come in and write down whatever secret you had, and she'd put it in a box, and then at the end of the month they collect them and they put them all up at school, and people can read all the secrets without knowing who wrote them. Kind of like a post-secret thing in this high school. Very interesting. So Elsie disappears, and Bee and Kara don't really know where she's gone or what she's doing, but all they know is that it's really important to get her back. And they feel like it's got something to do with the accident season, and they can't explain why, but none of the teachers in the school know who Elsie is, know where she's gone, know how to get in touch with her. Elsie is discovered to be in every single picture that Kara has taken for the past couple of years of her life, and it's really throwing Kara off. But her mom doesn't really remember her ever being friends with Kara as a child. No one can really pinpoint Elsie or her location or her point in life at all. It's very strange. So Bee and Kara really go gung-ho on trying to find her. They manage to rope in Kara's ex-stepbrother, Sam. At one point her mom remarried, and then this guy left, and so they're left with Sam, who is technically not her stepbrother anymore. So he comes along with Bee and Carl on all of these adventures in trying to find her. And they discover this really old house up the hill, and they decide that, you know what, it's almost the end of October, we should have a Halloween party that'll take our mind off our troubles, etc., etc. So they get everything together for this big Halloween party in this really old house that's been abandoned, and Bee, who is definitely the most eccentric character in the book, she believes a lot of really interesting things and definitely is into witchcraft and stuff like that. And so she decides that this is going to be the perfect place, and they're going to hold this fabulous Halloween party. Everyone's really excited to go. They invite a lot of their really close friends, as well as Kara's sister Alice and her friends. Alice also plays a pretty big role in this because Alice is very sort of secret about a lot of her life, used to share a lot with Kara when they were kids and doesn't anymore. There's a lot of secrets going on surrounding the accident season and why every October this family's life gets turned upside down. But suffice it to say, they do find out a lot. And this Halloween party is definitely the Halloween party to end all Halloween parties. This book I really enjoyed. It didn't go in any of the directions that I anticipated it going. I definitely appreciated Bee as this sort of, I don't want to say nutcase, but she is definitely a very strange character. She's like that friend that you don't really understand, but I really feel really compelled to stay close with. Some of this is indeed a little bit poorly written. There are a lot of grammatical errors in terms of Elsie and Bee and Kara and their dialogue. I think a lot of that probably got cleaned up before it was finally published, and like I said, this is the arc. But it was definitely surprising and enjoyable, and it definitely keeps your attention for sure if you're into Halloween type stories such as this one, I would say definitely go ahead and pick this up. I do want to say one thing about Sam though, Kara's ex-stepbrother. He seems like a pretty cool guy, and I wish he had had a little bit more time. I think his perspective on things would have been nice. I would have loved like a dual perspective, a Kara and Sam point of view from this book. That would have been really great. Because Sam seems to have a lot to offer to everything, to the relationships between him and Kara and him and Bee, especially him and their mother, because all of them seem to have a really different relationship with Kara's mother. She's kind of a central figure in the story and does not also get a lot of sort of airtime in this at all, and her and Sam would have definitely been nice to learn more about. The ending of this book is not really, it's not a big flashy ending. It's just sort of very subtly ends quite quietly and is a little bit beautiful. There's a lot of poetry in this book, so I think sort of like if this had had, something in the back that was like, oh, this was inspired by these poems, I would have been interested in that as well. 4 out of 5 stars for The Accident Season. If you have read this book, please do leave me a little comment below and let me know what you think, or if this is interesting to you. We can chat about it a little bit more. I hope you're having lovely weeks and lovely lives, and I'll see you very soon with something more. Probably a new review. What do you expect? We're a book channel. See ya!